What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz and Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a guns? It is Philly. That is Tazzz. It's the Tazzz and Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. Hey guys, what's good, YouTube? It's Philly and Tazzz. It is the weekend, and we are back with another reaction video. We're going down a rabbit hole for the second time. Subscriber request. The Tazzz will be giving a shout out to and give his thoughts in just a moment. But if I'm gonna absolutely do my best to not screw this up. But the name of the young lady that we are reacting to is Deanna Ankudinova, I believe, and the song is "Can't Help Falling in Love." So my guess is it may be a cover. Like, I know it's not Elvis's song, I don't think, originally, but a song that he sang as well. 'Cause I can't help falling in love with you.
We're trying to gain viewers, not lose them. Thank you.
That's great. Anyway, hopefully it's the right song, or else I just made a total asshole out of myself. With that being said, I'm sure she'll sing it better than I did, even though that was pretty elite on its own fucking merit. But Tazzz, I know you have a subscriber that you would like to shout out and then maybe give your thoughts. So feel free to do so, and then we will get into this video reaction.
We heard Deanna once, and it was just amazing, stellar. Just loved her voice. Just the ups and downs of her tone and everything was just amazing. So it would be exciting to hear another song from her. This particular shout out goes to Stephen Jenkins. So Stephen Jenkins, you had requested this song, and Stephen, this one is for you.
Congratulations, Steven. Look forward to it. I actually like this song. If it is the song I think that it is. So we'll see. And if so, I'm interested to hear another rendition of it. So thank you for your request. And I guess let's get into it.
All right, let's go.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
I mean, do you care if I go first? You want to go first? What do you think?
You can go first. I want it more. Damn it. Go ahead.
Well, I'll try not to say anything. Oh, you wanted more of that song, is what you're saying?
Yeah. More of that song. Right.
Gotcha. All right. So a couple things, like, man, I don't even know where to start with this. Okay, so that's okay. She changed that song enough where she made it her own very much. I mean, you could tell what the song was, but it was, I've never heard another rendition like that before. So kudos to
Wow.
that. Her voice is wild. I mean, I that is a range of deep to kind of just absolutely mind-blowingly like powerful to the other side as well. Like the way she could swing her vocal range. And I said this before, if I remember correctly, when we voted or not voted, reacted to her last time. This song, I felt like there was less of it, but when she gets into that deeper end, it just has like a Cher sound to me a little bit. And I said that before, and I will stick to that. I know a couple other people had agreed with me, but
Right.
not overall. I'm just talking the deeper end of that. Now, when she gets, even more like higher pitched or whatever, like the way she does that is wild. But I mean, like that was like a haunting song, like kind of the way they did it,
Yes.
mysterious, kind of
Yes.
like it's the only way I could describe it. But it was so unique. I don't normally like when somebody changes a cover up so much. Like I knew what this. If I didn't know the song originally, I might not know that this was that song. Like what I'm trying to say. Like it didn't. It sounded like you could, because of the lyrics, you knew what it was, but it sounded so different that it was really like her own song. And a lot of times I don't necessarily like that, but in this case, her voice is just, it's like mesmerizing or something. I don't even know how to describe it, honestly. It's like,
You just described it, best friend. You just described it. Mesmerizing.
yeah, I guess if that's the right
That's a
word, I guess.
description.
Yeah,
Yes.
I hear you.
So,
But it was kind of haunting and just kind of had a mysterious sound to it a little bit. And, she, I mean, I guess she really made that song her own. So yeah, it was. I can't really think of anybody else I've ever seen quite like her, honestly.
I love the moments, like for real, when my best friend picks words that I actually was going to say. Because this is not rehearsed. Trust us. This is not scripted. This is all off the dome. So I was waiting for my turn, and I was going to say the word haunting. It's not a word you say in normal everyday language, but he took the word out of my mouth because that's one of the things that I got from her rendition. And that's a huge compliment, by the way. It's very haunting and angelic and otherworldly for such a young person. I don't want to necessarily say like only older people have that type of voice control and training, but young people can too if they're determined. So I know that you said in the comments before, that she's taken different types of vocal training and she's trained her throat and her voice and stuff to do certain ranges and everything, and that she has that deep pitch that Cher has. I forget the actual name or terminology that was used. Forgive me. I read a lot of comments. But the fact that she can go as deep as Cher and then high in the other direction is just masterful. And to be her age and to think of where she came from, I'm just so glad that she has a great life now because, unfortunately, some kids that are abused or left abandoned don't have good outcomes. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they become singers. It just means overall in life, their mentality, how they take on the world, if they're recluse or whatever. She's not. She's out there. She's on camera. She's happy now.
How old is she?
Well, I don't know if this is when she was like 15. I think it is because it's from that show. Now I think she's 19, I think. 18, 19, I think.
Okay.
Quote me if I'm wrong. Um, This is a short version. There was another version, just so you all know, but it seemed longer and it had the judges and it also had her standing next to other people. I didn't hear it because I always turn the sound down, but I like to see like if it's the actual video and not like, still shot pictures. So I saw her standing next to other contestants, and I didn't know if it was going to be like showing all the contestants. So I didn't want to play that. So that's why I played this one, which is just the song, just FYI. But that's okay because that's what we wanted. We wanted to hear and see her sing, which is what we saw. It's just mind blowing. Like to me personally, a true cover. I mean, unless the person who's the originator says, "Please sing it exactly the way I sang it, just with your voice." Unless they say that specifically, I think a cover should have the words where you know what the song is, but it should be completely in your own version. And that's what she did. Like, you knew from the words that it was "Can't Help Falling in Love," but she added her own Diana-isms and inflections and that beautiful voice of hers, that feminine voice, because, the only time I've heard it was from Elvis, who's not feminine. Um, so it was just a beautiful take on a song that's well known, that, we've heard many times through life. That's my first time, because I don't think I've heard anybody else sing that cover until now, her. So she
That's
took
not
it
true.
there. Who else did I hear sing that song?
We actually reacted to Ren singing that song, but hey, who's
Ren
for you to
sang
forget?
this?
Yes, but that's okay. You have you're
All right.
forgetful, Jones.
Well, I said I don't recall, so I don't. Yeah, so I don't recall. But as soon as you just said it, okay, you are right. So I forgot. We've done like over 200 videos. Cut me some slack. But I'll say this much: Ren is also not a female, so this is still the first time I heard a female sing this song. And did she sing it? Yes. So I just loved that. I mean, I just loved it. At one point, I was like, right, like this, like, because it was just taking me there, and just everything else. Like, I look beyond the voice sometimes, because I'm out of the box thinker. So, like, just her beautiful dress that she had on, the lighting and the ambiance, like, it just helped to really appreciate her rendition of the song. So all of that just came into play. But I mean, it really didn't matter if she had on like some tattered clothes and no background. It was, her voice was still magnificent. But that helps. That helps makes you like a triple threat, because it's part of stage presence. Some people can sing, but they have like zero stage presence. This girl is not lacking in that department. She has that stage presence. You can see her eyes, and you can see the passion as she was singing it. And that's how it should be. If you're going to sing a song like "I Can't Help Falling in Love," like, you want to feel it. You want to feel some type of love or something, some emotion. And she definitely exudes emotion, which again, I think is really cool for a person her age. Because sometimes I don't even know if she's in love. Suppose she's not in love, but she sang it like she was. That's really an extra step of professionalism if you're going to sing about something that you haven't even experienced. I don't know. Let us know in the comments if she's in love, that she has a boyfriend. I hope she's not married. She's like 19, but I don't know. Let us know. Say something, Philly.
I don't know where to go from there.
We can vote unless you have something else to say.
No, the only thing I was really going to say is I don't want to misspeak and say, like, when I was talking about somebody changing a song as far as a cover is concerned, I understand when an artist covers a song and they do their rendition of it, that it's going to not necessarily, I don't mean that I'm not looking for an artist to mock it exactly. What I usually look for is for the melody, and you can tell exactly what the song is. If it wasn't for the lyrics of this particular rendition, I may not have known what that song was. She changed it that much, in my opinion, more so than most covers I've ever heard of this. And I normally don't like that, but in this case, I actually thought it worked. So that's all that I'm saying. I think like her voice, just the haunting nature of it, I thought was just it made it kind of cool, made it very much her own. But I do normally like when a cover's more like the original, as opposed to, in my opinion, this was more far away from the original, but that's okay. I mean, I thought it really worked, like I said. So in this particular instance, it changed my opinion of that a little bit.
There you go. You go, girl. Changed his opinion on that. So let's vote. What are we waiting for?
Wait for you to shut up. So anyway, everybody here, we got a 2-rating system. It's called Ass or Pass. If you're new to the channel, it's thumbs up, thumbs down. And anybody that's been here a while, you guys all know the drill. So Tazzz, he's going to count to 3 because he's really good at that. And I'm going to drum roll because I'm elite with that. We're both going to rate, and we're going to get out of here, and we'll move on to the next reaction video. Tazzz, are you ready? Yes, you are.
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Boom. You go, girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Deanna, excuse me, Deanna. you haunting thing you with that song. So congratulations on an interesting rendition of it, and very cool and unique voice for sure. And I mean, I'm assuming we'll be listening into a little bit more of her stuff. So certainly any fans of hers or anybody that has any cool songs of hers that we can check out, whether they be a cover again or an original, I'm certainly down to check it out. As always, you guys will direct where the channel goes, as the channel is pretty much, we're reacting to the subscribers' requests. So thank you guys so much for participating. And Tazzz, unless you want to say something else, we'll get on out of here. No, you good? Okay. Well,
Good.
I am Philly. That is Tazzz. It's the Tazzz and Philly Show. We'll be back soon with another video. Have a great night. Peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.